Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going, Mr. Grits fan? So we're going to be trying to wrap up Pool Cleaning Simulator. Obviously, got one more um, job to finish off, and then probably once I've done that, see what's going on after this initial bit. And then probably what I'll do is I'll change over to maybe do a little bit of farm sim or something else, and yeah, go from there. So obviously, I'm going to carry on, continue. But hopefully you're having a great day. So this is what I'm currently doing. Obviously this is what I did the last stream, these four. In my opinion, these are like the first 5 sort of tutorials, as it were. But yeah, I just want to get this finished off. Obviously we're on to the Aqua Park Part 1. Obviously once that's done, then what I'll do is I'll jump off. Because it's a nice game, I will give it that. I would recommend anybody trying it out at least once for a little while, see how you get on. But personally, for me, it's not the sort of game I would play normally. So, yeah. So, yeah. I just really want to get this finished off, this part, and then, yeah, leave it for you guys to maybe try out, enjoy. And obviously, if any of you guys have tried it out, let us know how you got on with it as well. And how you doing there, Kilroy? I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Mr. Grits fan. Hopefully, you're well, Mr. Kilroy. Obviously, so let's get in and do this. So we do need a pressure washer, a water vacuum, 2 filters, container chlorine, and sponge. Okay, so go into the inventory. So we need 2 of them. Right, so it's a pressure washer, wasn't it? Obviously, if you're ever unsure, so there's pressure water, so we do need the underwater and vacuum. So we'll whack that in there. Container chlorine, which is up the top there. 1. So I need another filter and the sponge. So the sponge can go in there. So obviously I do need another chlorine. So was it chlorine or filter? One more filter. So go into the store, click on that, and we'll buy one more. And that also gets added. And there it is. So let's get going. But yeah, I don't think this is a game for me, lol. Yeah. Yeah, obviously I got a free key for it, so I wanted to check it out, see what it was like. Obviously, if you did want to see it from the beginning and me messing up a little bit last week, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, the VOD's still there on my Twitch. It's also up on my YouTube as well for anyone interested. But right, let's get in. I don't think there's any information I really need to do, but I'll probably come back to this. Right, so obviously do get multiple tasks along the way to do to finish this little challenge. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. But yeah, obviously once I've got this finished off, I'll just be sort of uninstalling it and putting it to the side. But yeah, it's a nice little thing just to have a look at something that's not the usual for me. So I might, maybe once a month, look into getting another game, check that out maybe in a stream or 2 and then go from there. Potatoes are sexy, how are you doing? Obviously thank you very much for your follow the other day, much appreciated, and obviously welcome in. Obviously, like I said, I will get this trying done as quickly as possible and then jump back onto PV Canyon Crossing. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a great day, had a great weekend, I hope. Right, so we do need to dry the puddles of water with the sponge. Right, so we need to go into the car, grab the old sponge, and now we need to find these little puddles. I'm guessing this is what they mean. So we'll just clean this up. Yeah, so this part I would say is still part of the tutorial because obviously it's getting you to do new tasks along the way. I'm kind of hoping that once you get this completed, it then unlocks at the wayside a lot more for you guys if you are going to give it a try. Right, there's that one. And while I think about it, you're good. I'm not doing too bad, thanks, Potato. Potatoes are sexy. I'm not too bad. And actually, while I think about it, I should really give Mr. Grits fan a shout out. So let me just do that quickly. There we go. Obviously, if you're not following Mr. Grits fan, please click on that link, give him a follow. I should really get Discord open as well, because who knows what will happen later. I know Mr. NBC's live at the minute. Darius Frost. I think I'm going to go into streamers 2. There we go. And let me find a place to put it. I've got 3 monitors and I still run out of space at times. Right, so bring that across there. Oh, one sec, guys. There we go. There we go. So I can just keep an eye on if anybody does jump in at Discord. I can see who it is. Right, let me stretch you back out. That's better. Get car here. One. She's actually watching the new Little Mermaid film. So yeah, obviously I didn't want to see it personally because obviously I grew up watching the one in back in what's it, the 80s, 90s, whatever it came out with, the animated one, and yeah, I don't want to really spoil it. Right, so I can't see any over there. So yeah, but to be honest, she doesn't like coming on the streams anyway at the best of times. So yeah, she's also got dishes to do as well. Hopefully later on. Oh, can I get past that? No, I cannot. So there we go. She hit you today. Oh, that is terrible. That is terrible. What did you do to her? Right, so I'm guessing there's probably some more over here. There's one. There we go. Yeah, hopefully this won't take too long, this little job, and then, yeah, we can go back over and enjoy a bit of Canyon Crossing. I've been working on a few things over the weekend. There's that one. I think looking at that, there's at least one more. So maybe upstairs. Let's have a look. There we go. Yep. Yeah. Obviously, I know that my daughter, bless her cotton socks, she did get a meet and greet. How do I put this thing down? E on it. There we go. Can I move you out of the way? Yep. There we go. A local writer today, and actually got a book out of it as well. So there we go. Right, clean the water slide. How do you clean the water slide? Is this? Oh, I hope not. So yeah, obviously it turns out the writer was actually just born up the road from where we are. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Who knows? It might push her into doing more writings, because she is pretty good at writing stories and such. So you never know. Now, I hope I don't have to get into this thing because I'm afraid of heights. I don't think I can get into it anyway, so... Oh, I don't know. There we go. I may have to get something else. If I get frustrated, we can come back later. Let's see if I can go grab a pressure washer. So, let's pop you here for now. And we'll grab you. Maybe that'll work, I don't know. Oh. Oh, there we go. Well, it's showing that I got 17% on that, so let's see. Let's see. How do you use UPS? The ups? I have no idea. What's the ups? I can't even get into this, so how the heck are you meant to get in here? Oh, crouch, maybe. Maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay. That's a lot easier. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, I just want to get this wrapped up and done out of the way. What do you mean by how do you use the UPS or ups there, Miss Grits fan? But yeah, over the weekend I've been working on a little sort of storage. I showed it off I think it was last week or the week before for Farm Sim. And yeah, I've come up with a different idea with it as well. Is a spawn trigger that you could place down by the old Barrel Logistics and have your stuff basically distributed to it, and then it will actually spawn into the unload trigger for barrel logistics. I'm still testing and tweaking, but it's going to be mainly for your final products. So rather than, because I know personally for me, I find it quite tedious getting now. Obviously taking each month out, or at least a day out, just to move pallets and stuff. So I thought, maybe give that a try and see if it's any easier. Then I can actually sit down and just focus on the farming and getting the productions actually kept up and running. It's kind of a nightmare at times. There we go. But yeah, we'll see if I can get that sorted out and finished off. Obviously I'm still working on... Oh man, this is going to take a while. Oh, what's I saying? Yeah, so working on obviously the tier 3 production, or 2 pack of the actually at the minute. I still need to test the other pack, the tier 3. Tier 4 is done. Obviously that is going to be possibly for a second version of PV Canyon Crossing. And yeah, and possibly another map by Mr. Dave. Jesus, it's going to take it for a while. Obviously, if any of you haven't heard, yes, there was an update to PV Canyon Crossing as well this weekend. So if you're using the mod folder switcher, you can get it through there. Just click on your mod folder, or open up your mod folder. Obviously, make sure that your Canyon Crossing folder is selected. Go to the options button and hit the old sync. And then just let it go. Now, it's only a small one, a few little updates, but what you'll probably find over the next few weeks that there will be quite a few of these small updates as Dave gets into these bigger factories. Obviously, it's mainly like he's just got into doing the steel and the concrete. I think he's almost finished building the Cargill for the animal feed. Obviously, I think this week he's going to be definitely looking into the production side on that, and making sure that it is outdoing basically the small individual ones. God, this is going to take friggin' forever. Yipes. I must have been bleaking mad to do this. But yeah, let's see, I'm only up 20% and oh my goodness. Oh well, hopefully the rest of it will be faster. God, blimey. I took the one you told me about. Let's try it off. Put oops on. How long is this thing? Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I'm trying to think what the heck I was on about. I'm trying to think what you were on. What I mentioned about there. Mr. Grits fan. Yeah, not quite understanding. Mind you, I've kind of missed your streams over the weekend. I do apologise. Been one of those weekends, really. Maybe try and explain it when you're next live. Obviously, not being in Farm Sim at the minute. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say things. Oi. Oh, haha, I didn't say anything. Did I say Kilroy? I thought Grits fan, sorry. That's okay, sorry. There we go. God, this has got to take... I really hope, once you get past this part, that they actually give you a decent bleaking head for these things. Because this is taking forever. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Long way to go. A very friggin' long way. I must have been mad doing this today. I think what I'll do, if I can just get going and get the majority of it done, maybe... How are we doing on time? 15 minutes. I was kind of hoping it'd be a quick one actually, but it's not going to be. I might come back to this in a minute. Because, yeah, that's... Oh, crouch. So control is crouch. Alright, so what I'll do is I'm going to come back to that later because, yeah, I think I'm going to be here for quite a while. So I want to try and get some of these other jobs done. So let's drop that there for a minute. Right, so clean the main pool. So I'm guessing I am going to be needing maybe that. So E to pick that up. So this is the main pool. Let's have a look. Whee! I wonder if I can pick that up sideways. One sec, let's see. Can I pick it up sideways? Because that would make... No, okay. Yeah, I'm just sort of getting impatient now with it. I am so glad I don't have to do this in real life because I think I would definitely look to just rage quit in this sort of job. Oh, there we go. I know a few people mentioned that they'd grabbed it the last time. Obviously, this is available on Steam now if anybody did want to try it out. But yeah, I think looking at the job, the size of the pools, yeah, it is going to take quite a while. Thinking about it last week, it did take quite a while just to do that last one with the pool cleaner and things. So, oh, let's see if I can get this edge quickly. So I'll do a little bit at least, and then just rage quit and go over to the farm sim. I think in a little while. But yeah, this is definitely not the sort of game I would play for sure. Right, it does say I need to clean the pool and change the filter on this thing as well. Oh man, this is crazy. You'll be on today? Okay then, Grits fan. There we go. Yeah, to be honest, with the weekend, it's kind of hard to keep track of what was said and done last week. Obviously, I've been helping out a few other streamers and stuff who are playing on the map to at least try and get started. Obviously, Madeira, if you haven't checked her out, she's definitely one to check out. She is Swedish. She is... At times, her language could be a little bit off. But I would recommend at least checking her out. She used to play a lot of PV County for 19 by Mr. Dajnet. Obviously, she's now on to Canyon Crossing. She's just getting really started, so yeah, doing pretty well so far. Helped her out over the weekend, pointing her in the right direction. What factories to get up and running first of all, for doing those bridges and such. Yeah, it is hard. Yep. Actually, she's not been too bad the last couple of streams this weekend, but she does have a bit of a colourful language, in British language, let's put it that way. Oh jeez, this is a freaking pain in the bum. I don't know about any of you, but have you had enough of this yet? Oh, I need a bigger freaking mob. But yeah, I think her husband, or boyfriend should say, does speak a little bit better English than maybe she does, but she does do pretty well actually. And obviously the more streams in English, oh there we go, that she does watch, the better she can pick things up. I still know her pronunciation for Dajnet is a little bit off, but yeah, she will get there. There we go. Can I just get this bit? There we go. There we go. Oh, hello, kitty cat. Do you like the sponge, dear? Do you like the sponge? Do you want to get it? I have one of our cats here trying to catch the little sponge. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Yes, silly sausage. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Okay, go get some tea. Go on. The biscuit's next door. There we go. There we go. Hang on. Come on, down. Hey Neon, how you doing, bud? There we go. I'll give you a shout out. I know you're not fully streaming yet, but make sure to click on Mr. Neon's link there. Give him a follow. Excuse me, burp there. Yep, he's done his first stream so far of doing some ATS. So who knows when he'll next be going live. So make sure to click on it and catch him when he does. Come on, give me it. There we go. There we go. What if I get right around there? Be easier. Yeah, what you really need is something like a decent scrubbing brush and a pressure hose on this. There we go. See if I can get this side here. There we go. Drop you down there. Let's grab you. Shove you out of the way a minute. E. Oh. Go away. There we go. I wonder what the pressure hose would be like on this. Oh, 6.5 dozen really. 6.5 dozen. I don't know. Okay, thank you. Oh, good. Oh, there we go. That might be a little bit faster, actually. There we are. Day off starts on Thursday, so I'm hoping to get a few in. Nice one. So there you go, guys. Yeah, make sure to give him a follow. So are you going to be sticking with doing just ATS, or are you going to do something like Farm Sim or other things out of interest? There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be the next thing I would sort of look into playing. I'm kind of very limited actually on the sort of games I really like. Farm Sim being the main game, that's for sure. Actually, that's a little bit better. Oh. Apart from that, really, I don't really play much. To be honest, I haven't even loaded up that Ship Graveyard Simulator 2 in a few weeks. I know, obviously, that key is due to run out, I think, next month, actually, so... but it'd be nice just to get those last few achievements on there, but yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of work. I'm just too focused at the minute on Farm Sim, really. Which is the big issue. It's my main game, and I just want to play lots and lots and lots of it. You're not sure yet? Okay. But one thing I do say, it's quite nice seeing Mr. NBC actually playing a bit of Farm Sim again. I do know that he's been playing like FSL and stuff, but it's not quite the same as like him doing a playthrough on a map. And obviously he is playing PV Canyon Crossing at the minute. There we go. So it's nice to see him back in this driving seat of tractors and such. There we go. See, it's taken me, what, about 10 minutes just to do this little bit, and I'm only on like 25%, or 20% I should say. Holy crap, it's going to take a while. There must be an easier way of doing it, that's for sure. Let's see. Let's see if I can just do a few rows at a time. See if that helps. Now, from what I think, is you don't have to get every little speck, but just the majority of it. Obviously, that just shot up 3% just by doing long streaks there. So that's probably going to be the best way of doing it. There we go, 25. Obviously, don't want to leave any too bigger pieces, otherwise that could really mess things up. But yeah, I know at the minute, actually, my daughter is currently saving up to take some of her friends out to the cinema. She wants to go see Five Nights at Freddy's. Obviously, they're releasing, I think it's in next month or November. Yeah, I think it's the end of next month, thereabouts. They've got a movie coming out for it, based on obviously the video game. And she did like playing the game actually, so she's trying to earn lots of pocket money. So yeah. Oh, Alt F4. Oh, hey, bad lad. Sorry, I was in the. Yeah, I know. I don't know how. Obviously, I know Boomhauer's tried this sort of kind of game, and I know Surfing's done it as well. But the worst thing is, I don't think I've got the patience just to keep going back and forth all the time. And yeah, as it's going, I think I'll probably just definitely rage quit this bleaking game in a minute. Let's see, we'll give it another 3 minutes, see how we get on. That's like. And yeah, what else was in there? I have no idea. Do I have to need to clean? Oh, that needs a good cleaning. So where's my little sponge? Down here, wasn't it? Well, that's not bad. Well, I would say that's not too bad, but it says 27%, and I'd say that's over half the pool cleaned. Can I give you a clean? Can I? I don't know if I can with this one. Oh, I need to empty the pool, do I? Okay, so that. Ooh, that's a filter. Okay, is there? That's the main pool. Jacuzzi. Is there? I have no. Oh, okay. So the other one's green. That's the only one. Nope. I'm trying to look. Okay, that's cool. That's a nice, easy one. But yeah, it's definitely not the sort of game that I would play normally. Just get in a bit closer. There we go. But yeah, how you doing there, bad lad? Oh, I can see that this would definitely take someone a good, what, hour? Just on this one job to do. And yeah, I just... Oh, yeah, sorry, my microphone went off there for a sec. Yeah, I just could not see myself doing it for that long. If I can get at least one thing clean before jumping off, I'll be pleased anyway. Actually, I was on an iron whether to do this or just jump into Farm Sim and do that. I think I might have sure just done Farm Sim. There we go. Yeah, so obviously I'm currently on my farm. I'm actually running through the night. I've been feeding my animals. I've taken some sheeps over to the butchers to get them turned into mutton. Obviously, with the update over the weekend, obviously Aurora Textiles can now do fabric. So I've got some cotton into there and some hemp and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely getting there. It's what bit am I missing? 56. Clean the pool. Can't see any more bits unless it's around the outside here. There we go. It looks pretty clean to me, to be honest. Fill the pool. Let's try that. Is that it? Do I have to do anything else? I have no idea. Oh, they've got a mop and bucket there. E. Anything? Nothing? I hear water, but I don't see anything coming in. What's this? No idea. I have really no idea. So I think, with that being said, I am just gonna jump off and do some farm sim. So yeah, obviously, first look at some. Yeah, I could see the appeal to it if you're into this sort of thing. Obviously, if you've done Power Wash Simulator before, yeah, I'd give it a try. But personally, like I said, it's not the sort of game I would normally play. So, with that being said, I am actually going to come out of here. I'm going to quit it because I'm rage quitting. And I'm going to go over and do a bit of farm sim. This game, obviously the key that I've got is free. It's only valid for a little while. Let's have a little look, see if I can find it on the... Hey boss, how you doing? Ugh. Well, maybe you can get the game and find out yourself. Man, it is slow. My goodness, to be honest, last week it wasn't too bad. Yeah, but yeah, I think it's around about $7 or $8 for the game. I have no idea, but yeah. Okay, so that's going to be black for a minute. I am going to jump over to Farm Sim, so let me get this loading back up. Farm Sim. Yeah, yeah, I am done. Go over to there. Okay, hopefully that's the right one. Hopefully it should pop up in just a sec. There we go. But yeah, how are you doing, Mr. Dave? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, ah, yeah. Oh no, no, don't uninstall. Update. Uh, nope. You won't know through here anyway. Right. But yeah, as you've just seen, there is an update for the production revamp mod on the in-game mod hub. It's just fixing some, I believe it's some spawning issues some people were having. It's nothing big, but yeah, definitely go over and make sure you get that. Let me edit the title, and because obviously we need to be doing a bit of FS22 PV. It's mainly spawning. Oh crap! Issues. It's on the list in there. Yeah, I think someone would even some. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, by at -net. Hopefully that works. We'll find out in a minute. We can get rid of you. We can put farming sim 22. We can get rid of that. We can get that, and that'll do. Right, so hopefully that should update in just a moment, guys, on the stream. But yeah, it's good. Actually, I was just saying it is nice to see NBC finally playing Farm Sim properly again. It's been too long, that's for sure. Sorry, Billy, you meant the GPS. Okay, I can actually show you now that I'm loading it up and run through. Obviously, this is guidance steering is the one that I'm using, and I can get rid of my that. Oh, while I think about it, I need to unmute Discord now. For some weird reason, whenever I was streaming the game, that pool simulator, it always come through with the Discord, so I have to mute Discord and it comes through on one link. But with this one, the Farm Sim, it seems to come through different channels. I don't know what the heck's going on with it, so it's weird.
Right.
There we go. Right. There we go. But yes. Yes. Finally, I can do some chilling out and relaxing.
Chilling out. Chilling like a villain.
Yep, definitely chilling like a villain.
Watch my grocery order get picked.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Gotta be very careful because when they do this, I get a lot of those buy 5 or spend $30 and get $5 off.
Yeah.
I try to do a lot of the sales, and if they're out of one thing, like you spend $30 from these eligible items and they don't pick one, then I get hit with the not this, or they replace it with something that's not on that list, then it throws the price back up, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Did that update?
But I need my caffeine, so let's just get this done, guys, and get it delivered here.
Let's refresh that. I'm hoping that did it right. Oh, let's edit this one here. Might be easier. FS22 PV Canyon Crossing by Dashnet. Oh, that's clever. Okay, so OPS doesn't like to update, so that makes sense.
It doesn't.
Sim. No, it's still showing Pool Simulator, so quick edit to this.
Showing Farming Sim on your thing.
Is it? Okay.
On your stream now, yeah.
Okay. That's weird. Farming Sim 22. Add that tag. Done.
Wow.
There we go. Cool. There we go. Hey, Madeira, how you doing?
Hi, Madeira.
Oh, you're a key cat. Got a hairball. Probably. And there we go. There's a nice little shout out for Miss Madeira there. Make sure to click on the link, give her a follow. But yeah, how you doing there? Right. Okay, I need to get it into the light. I need some light.
Go into the light.
Yes, it's too dark at the minute, so let's up that time, bring on the sun. There we go, that's better. Yeah, one thing I rarely ever do is actually sleep through the night in game. I tend to just run, do some little jobs here and there. Save so much time. Hey Jason, how you doing? Welcome in.
I don't like to work in the dark.
I usually try and look for like contracts or something that's going to be really easy, like transporting pallets. That's the main thing. But obviously, now that I'm getting more and more productions up and running, it's kind of getting limited on the time. Oh, okay. So, what have I been up to? I have no idea. Let me put a little bit of speedy run on. So, obviously I'm still testing out my little storages. I've now actually set one up for the main farm that'll take your eggs, duck eggs, wool, cashmere down at the minute. And obviously this could be just a storage if you wanted to. You can unload into the side there and pick up here. This is where your spawn little area is. Oh, I also added in the wax and the honey as well while I think about it. And obviously these are set up to distribute. So if you've got a lot of eggs and wool and stuff like I do being produced, shove it in here and it'll automatically distribute it over to wherever it needs to go. So for instance, cashmere can be distributed over to the Aurora textiles, and same with the down. And yeah, honey and stuff can go to factories or whatever. So it makes life that little bit easier, and obviously you're not constantly going through with pallets and trucks and stuff. So it's kind of like the thing I'm thinking along the right lines. I think now with them. I wanted to try and maybe set one up for every factory, but I think that's going to be the wrong thing to do, because obviously a lot of them can be set to distribute, so it's kind of useless really. So what I'm thinking of doing, or have kind of done, is setting up maybe like a master's storage, kind of like how maybe Boomhauer's is, but everything. You don't have just one, you don't have like multiples, you just have the one where you can put it down on every production if you wanted to. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, little kitty cats. But yeah, all these animals. I do need to finish off my cows. So let's grab you. I do need to nip to the store quickly as well to get something. Still eating state. Ah, okay. Right, so. But yeah, these little flat racks are great if you've got them by Hispano Modding. Obviously, as you can see, I've actually placed one down near the spawn triggers for the wool and the cashmere, and it's literally going straight into them. Some of them you may just need to give them a nudge into them, but they work perfectly. Now, Mr. Grits fan. Actually, what I will do, let me go find my Valtra quickly, because I want to get him set up doing some liming on some fields. Where the heck is he? I've got far too much equipment and not enough time. Yeah, really need like that vehicle group switcher back, like Dave keeps asking. Oh man, and this thing I've still got. Ooh, try out myself as well. Oh, the little Class Axion 930. Looks kind of cool. There he is. Right. After all that, it was just around the corner. So let's leave that there. Let me get some lime, and I'll show you how to use that GPS there, Mr. Grits fan, if you're still out there. It's very, very simple, in my opinion, compared to VCA. Yeah, good. Alright, so let me grab my lime spreader first of all. Oh. Why did that just pop in my head? I am loopy. There we go. Let's bring that into here. Now, one thing I have noticed around the main farm, it is a little bit more laggy, and I'm wondering if it's something to do with these sheds. It's only been since I put them down, so. But the worst thing is I like him, so I'm going to be putting up with it. And I know Mr. Green Thumb Farmer himself has been actually working on some apartment blocks as well that are buildable, and obviously work in the same way as the ones that are on the map already, where you can get your labour from them and supply them with the cats and the dogs and such. Obviously, if you do have it, there is a Lua call stack error coming off of it. He is working on it at the minute to try and figure out what the heck is going on. It seems like something with revamp isn't quite liking it. I might have a little play around myself and see what's going on. But yeah, if you do have it, do not place them down because they won't work properly. But he did also update his mining shed, so if you've got that, make sure you get that update. It was just a simple little update to add in some new visual icons onto the actual sheds, so you can see what goes into each of the silo parts. I don't know if I've actually got it on this one updated yet. I think it's under storages. Yeah, so it's going to be this little thing here. Is this one updated? Mind you, it won't show anyway because I haven't got them turned on. But yeah, if you've got this little mining shed by Green Thumb, make sure to get that updated, guys, yeah? I keep forgetting you have to actually turn the things on, don't you? Oh, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll take this over towards the orchard fields. I've not quite finished making a path through the forest yet. So once I do get there, obviously I can actually add in a proper roadway going straight down here is my aim. Straight over to the orchards to save having to go down and this and that. It should be on his Trello, yeah, Kilroy. If you go to the SGA Trello, there is a little link there. Just click on that and then it will take you over to Green Thumb Farmers. I'm not sure if he still left the apartments up there for now. I know there was some warnings as well that he was addressing. But I do know that because obviously the size of the building itself, the triangle count is humongous. So I think he's going to try and work on making it a little bit smaller. Obviously, if more triangles in it is going to cause issues. Be nice at some point to actually get into Alcoa and maybe have a look into the warnings on that and make the shapes a little bit smaller. But yeah, that's beyond my capabilities at the minute. Here we go, here we go. Now I wonder, did you sort out that oil spot error that was coming off?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Because I noticed, it might be in the old version I've still got over there. I noticed in my other folder when I loaded up a test map for Green Thumb, I still got it. I need to update that folder too. Hey Shy Wizard, how you doing? I have that in Blender right now. Ah, sweet. But yeah, how you doing there, sir?
What the heck?
Good, glad to hear it. But yeah, it'd be nice just to get those warnings out. And I think the other thing is the ride train, or whatever it's called, that animal trailer. The front and the rear seem to be a little bit sending off that warning as well for too big or whatever it is. But that's, yeah. I really need to actually start learning Blender properly. Oh, it'd make life so much simpler. Right then, that one's done. Oh, please say I haven't done the other one. Fudging nuggets. Okay, I need to find a field. I need to find a field, guys. Oh no. Poops. I thought I didn't do them yet. Okay, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. I might have actually done all my fields already. However, actually, with all the bread sales, thinking about it, I did make 18 million on bread sales this last year. So obviously I am only running Heartland Breads at the minute, so I've got 11 million currently to spend. So I'm kind of now thinking maybe looking into some more properties. And obviously I know previously I've mentioned about maybe looking at fields up here, because obviously if I can buy them up here, what I could do is flood them in with grains, for example, to actually go over into the old grain mill extended there. So out of interest, is there anything up here at the minute? If there's an empty one, what I can do is purchase it. Obviously, get it limed. So that one's not. That's good. That one is planted and growing. They're not. See, I could purchase that one quite easily, I would have thought. Also, I do have 35 here. Obviously, that was harvested. Just needs to be gotten rid of. Or ploughed next. Not ploughed. Planted. Yeah, so there's that one. Let's see if I can buy you. That's going to be 4. That's 1. That's another 4. So yeah, I could probably buy all of them actually. So let's buy you. We'll buy that one and we'll buy that one. Also, I am running precision farming, so I do need to come in here and get the soil samples. So we'll buy that one, and that one. That's going to help. Let's see. Gone straight from 50 just by purchasing those soil samples to 57. So it's going in the right direction. So what I can actually do is with at least these 2 fields is get them limed up ready for planting. So let's head up there and see what we can see. It's nice that at least one of them is already planted, so that's going to help out a little bit. Where's a good place to put those houses down? Thor? Which houses? Obviously, you can put it down any way you like, really. Hopefully, I think you can cut through up here, actually. You recognise that path? Yes. Yes, I actually own this whole area. I have actually got my orchards over there. I actually removed the 2 fields. I know some people probably think I'm absolutely mental at doing it. But I ended up taking this 2 fields here, 47, 48, and turning them into an orchard area. I'm still thinking about now actually adding in some more just to extend them down. But I've also got my vineyards down here as well. My hops in March will need to be replaced. Obviously with the update from one that's last week, I lost all of them. So yeah, I do need to keep some money to the side for them. Oh man, I hope not. Let's see. I think we're coming up the right way. Yep. See what I could actually...
Thanks for the raid!
Mr. NBC Master Dad! Raiding with a party of 28. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you had a great stream, Mr. NBC. Welcome in, everybody. Obviously, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to drop them in chat. And let's give Mr. NBC a shout out. There we go. Obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. NBC, please click on that link. Give him a follow. He is an absolutely amazing streamer and content creator. Obviously, I know that he was actually on PV Canyon Crossing today. For the first time in quite a long time, so it's quite nice. But yeah, hopefully you had a good stream, buddy. Mr. Wheels and Mr. Bodie, Mr. Farmer Marks, how you guys doing? Let's give you a shout out, Mr. Wheels, 24/7. There we go. Look, I was actually in the raid as well, because I was actually lurking at the end of that stream there. But yeah. Hey Neon, how you doing?
Doing alright.
Oh, good. Actually, I've now only got Darius up, so that's kind of nice. So, yay! One less screen to look at. There we go. There we go. Right then, so let's open you up. Let's get rid of that because I'm almost where I need to be. So, for those using GPS or the guidance steering mod, obviously grits fan. To get it started, first of all, you need to do Alt C for Charlie to bring it up, and you'll get this little white line in front. Now, to set up your paths, you need to drive 15 meters forward. So if you do Alt E twice, what you'll do is get that little A for alpha up. So obviously you need to drive forward a little bit. First of all, that's around about there. Then do Alt E again. Now obviously that's only going to give you the initial width. Now obviously you can make it bigger or smaller by doing Control and S. So that's left Control S for sugar, and it'll bring up this little menu. And what you can actually do from there is click on there to do auto width. And then once you've got that going, you can then just drive forward to your start point. And I'd say it's roughly there with the width. If you do hold down Alt and Home, there's a lot of key bindings in this, by the way. So you may want to get a notepad and pen to do it. What you can do as well is move them left and right by holding the Alt down and doing page up to go one way and Alt down to go the other. See, for me, I've been using this for quite a long time, so it's quite quick and easy. And obviously, just to get it to lock on, just do the Alt X. Then all you have to do is then drive forward, hit the old B to activate, and then that'll keep you going in your nice straight line. Wow, that is a lot of friggin' weeds. But yeah, that is the basics of it. Once you've got that going, it is really, really simple. Obviously, I can kind of do it now where I don't really need to think about it. And obviously, one big difference between VCA in the guidance steering is you can't do the lane change automatically type thing. You have to actually manually turn yourself around. So for what I mean is basically I'm actually doing this myself, but you can then, once you get into the right position, just hit the Alt X and it'll go down the opposite lane like that type thing. So that is the biggest difference. Now obviously with this, what you will need to do is add it onto any vehicles that you currently have. So obviously any tractors you want it to be on, you need to add it to it, and it has to be done through the shop. So if I come into here and I'll just look at any old tractor, we'll go with this Massey for example. What you want to look for is this right here, the GPS, and what you want to do is make sure to say yes. Now it is going to cost you 15,000 to add it, but it is realistic in my opinion over VCA, which is free and you can add it to anything, and yeah. But obviously once that is on there, it's on there. But it does make my life, in my opinion, a lot easier. Hello NBC Master Dad.
You're a quitter.
Oh, it was, yeah, no. I tried. I was actually planning on at least trying to finish off that one job, but
you don't realize how bad you've disappointed Dave. He's
well,
never going to know if there's more than 5 pools, Billy.
Well, like I said to him,
what's wrong with you?
He's more than welcome to try it out himself and find out if there is more.
He needs to know if there's more than 5 pools. If there isn't more than 5 pools, he doesn't need to try it out.
Exactly.
I know.
If there was more, then I might consider getting it, but now I won't.
Well, just get it on Keymailer like I did.
He'll never know. He'll never know. You know, that's a Boomhauer stunt.
Yeah, to be honest, I can't see Dave playing it anyway, so yeah.
Well, I can't either, but he's never going to know. You have robbed him of that opportunity.
Well, how about maybe in my free time when I'm not streaming, I will actually go through it and video it and put it up on YouTube.
But you ain't going to do that.
You know I don't watch YouTube.
Right. He is a live type of guy.
How you doing there, the Vink? By the way, I did see you coming in.
You have a YouTube channel?
I do.
How do you spell
Wow.
YouTube? Oh, wait,
You
I have to send you
tube.
a ticket, so I know how to.
YouTube. Obviously.
Me tube.
No,
Yeah.
YouTube.
You.
MeTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
That's what I'm going to do. I want to create a new site. We're going to do live streaming on MeTube.
Me too. That sounds like an interesting one. Do you get better benefits than Twitch?
Sure, why not?
Cool. I'll be there in a heartbeat. There we go. But yeah, let's turn that off. I'm going to put that on hard help because I do need to actually bring up my little truck with some lime in it. But yeah, corn tube. That would be cool.
Corn tube?
Yeah. You could name it corn tube.
Okay, I will.
He's checking the
Oh,
domain
there
name
we-
right now.
He probably is as well. Right, let's grab this. Did I get the John Deere? I did. Dang it. I want this guy right here. It sounds wrong, very much. But you came up with it, Mr. Wheels. But yeah,
There we go.
free is it?
I
But
just
yeah.
changed it.
Hopefully all you guys enjoyed seeing Mr. NBC live again. I certainly did when I was watching earlier, before I actually went live. But yeah, it is definitely
we
a
didn't have a
pleasure to see you
crash.
again. No. I don't do
Which means
crashes.
tell me that I was maxing out 16 gigs of RAM.
Ah.
I'm very, very angry.
Why are you angry? Is it-
Angry or angry?
Angry.
Why?
What did they forget or miss?
No, my order was up 12 out of 26 items, and then all of a sudden, it's back to not started yet because in the shopper switch. So the guy that was picking it apparently stopped in the middle for some reason, and now I have to wait for it to start all over.
Oh, that's wrong.
Aw.
Maybe that he
Yeah.
was forced to go on his break.
So now I got a woman. Now I will say this: my Pepsi was 5 out of 6 because they were out. If he didn't put those back, if I did get no Pepsi because this woman can't find any because they're all in the other guy's cart, I'm gonna be pissed.
Mmm.
Apparently, I was getting the last 5.
Dang. Not good. Actually, what I could do...
Most likely, I'll get all 6 now. You watch. Guy shoppers, they suck.
Yeah,
Did I say that out loud? It's
Yep.
true though.
it is.
He's got can't find this, replace that, can't find this. Then you get a female shopper and they'll find everything because they'll go the extra step. You know, my USDA cube steak was out, so he refunded the money. I bet you she goes back to the butcher and says, "Hey, can you cut me a pound of cube steak?"
Probably. Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Cool. With, I think, the Reaper mods inside. The Reaper mods inside. To be honest, I haven't really got that many of Reaper's mods in here. Good playing single play stream on this map. Yeah, I know, Mr. The Vink. I have actually been lurking in your streams from time to time. And when I get a moment, I will give you a shout out. Half the time I don't understand what you're saying because, yeah, you got a funny language too. But, if you guys are not following, obviously, Mr. The Vink, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. Also, we've got Mr. Wheels there, we've got Mr. NBC, Master Dad, and hopefully everybody else. Let's bring you back down, there we go. Look out, Dave's hungry. Yes, he is.
I'm
Yes, he is.
angry. Hungry and angry.
Hungry and angry, yeah. Hangry,
Actually,
yeah.
I just need caffeine. I let it run out.
That's terrible. I could never run out of coffee. I would just sort of, yeah, I would have to go up to the shop and just buy a jar of instant coffee. Ugh, but I always make sure I do get plenty. But yes, God, this is going to take a little while to do. Yipes. Yeah, we're going to take a quick stop off at the crusher first of all, get this topped up, and then we'll go head off back up to that other field and get him filled up. And that hired helper can just carry on doing his dues, and I can finish off my animals. I did actually start feeding them, get them all topped up. So I might as well go on. Now one thing obviously I did say that I got, was it 18 million when you guys raided over and I just started up. So obviously I've just purchased 3 fields. There was something else I did purchase and do over the weekend with all that money. And it's actually right in front of me right now. It's sort of drawing in there, the big chimneys for it. Yes, I actually went through and purchased the coal power plant. Obviously, at the minute it's not going to be a big deal because obviously the factories I'm running aren't really using too much. But the further on I get into the playthrough on this map, I am going to need it for those boosters. So I've already got it bought, I've got it filled up, so yeah, I haven't activated the the boosters in there yet. So the electric, or it's not actually electric, it goes in there, but the labour, the support, and the morale have been deactivated on there. So it's just trickling over at the minute, and obviously that can then go into the government building or wherever it's needed, and hopefully build up a good supply of electric later on. So I don't really need to worry about it. But up here is the crusher. But it's kind of nice. It's a little bit tight to get in the gate here. I will say that. So if you are going to be using it, make sure to come in at a decent angle. Now Dave's probably going to say, "Oh, you've been cheating, blah 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 blah." I haven't. Been quite good. Actually, just to show you actually what I was doing over the weekend. Obviously, I was using auto drive to clear out some of the factories and get it into obviously barrel logistics and to sell points, but I did go through this area here and create 2 new plots that I'm going to be planting at some point with hemp and flax and stuff like that, so I can go straight into like the Aurora Textiles, which is across the road from it. Obviously I've got the CBD factory there, so yep, it's all good. Right, lime is going to be the second one, so let's come over here a sec, and I'll get that comment in just a moment. It's a little bit high, but yep, it does. Just as my ads ended, Billy yelled, "Money!" I'm sorry there, Ryan. Yeah. Those pre-roll ads are a little bit of a pain. Just caught here is but yeah, yeah, doing pretty good, thanks. Doing pretty good. Keeping very, very busy on here, that's for sure. Kind of just sort of gave up on that pool cleaning simulator, so. But yes, maybe there is some YouTube videos out there if anybody's interested in them. But yeah, even before I even streamed, I was kind of umming and ahhing on whether I should do it or not. But I kind of just really wanted to get that last one finished, but yeah. Nah. Not my kind of game, that's for sure. Oh yeah, all the ponds are all frozen over at the minute. Dang! And then lucky I don't need anything out of them. But yeah, hopefully you're having had a good weekend and a good day so far. But yeah, money! Lots of money. I'm now skint again. It's not good. But obviously guys, if you do have any questions about the map, you are more than welcome to drop them in chat and I will try and answer them. I may know someone who knows a little bit, Neon, about the map itself.
Oh, there goes my phone rebooting itself. Why? Why does it do that?
Updates maybe? Sometimes mine seem to restart. All right, yeah. So yeah, so for those who missed it, obviously Mr. Ryan, unfortunately, obviously was it Friday? I made a start on my bread sales during Dave's stream, I think it was, or maybe just before. I basically spent all weekend selling. I actually ended up freezing day one, so it was on zero, just to get the amount of bread moved and sold. But I ended up making like 18 million just on bread sales. And yeah, obviously with that money I went through and bought the coal power plant. I've obviously today just gone through, purchased 3 new plots, and that's where I'm actually heading now to. Hopefully I'm going the right direction. Where the heck am I? I'm somewhere up here. Yep, so I've just literally purchased 34, 36 and 37. Obviously 34 is already planted with some oats from the looks of it. Is it oat or barley? Actually, I could find out myself actually and see what it needs doing on there. Come on, pop up. So I do need to put some lime on here. The nitrogen, which is obviously your fertilizer, is okay, but could be better. And obviously it is barley as well. So obviously with these fields at the top here, what I'm sort of aiming to do is to only have like grain crops into them, so they can go into obviously that grain mill extended to make the flour, which can be distributed over to Heartland Bread to make those different breads. But yeah, 18 million. Well, it's not bad. I think it was last year I did about 20 million on bread
Sounds
sales.
to me
So
like that needs to be calmed down a little bit. Production.
actually, I think that is a good balance actually on there.
The small one goes use a lot too.
Yeah, that's why it's got a bigger capacity. It does pump it quite steadily, in my opinion. But yeah, obviously, like Dave did say over the weekend, obviously once you get into these bigger productions, so obviously like the Heartland Bread, which is the bigger version of the grain mill, the bakery extended, it should be sort of pumping out more, and obviously have that bigger capacities and stuff. So that's kind of why I got rid of the other one. But at the minute, it's mainly the trucking back and forth is kind of a nightmare. That's where the time really comes in.
Well, yeah, because it produces so much bread.
Yeah, I think it's roughly once every month is how often I'm actually clearing it out. And obviously, I think the output capacity is about 100 pallets on each line, and you've got, was it 7 or 8 different products coming out there, so it's a lot of stuff. And obviously selling all that off in 1 month, plus obviously getting your precision farming score, cha-ching. I like it. I honestly hope Dave never gets to Heartland Bread. That's my opinion.
Well, I'll tell you what, the feed company's getting a huge overhaul.
I had a feeling it might.
That thing doesn't make as much as the small feed maker.
Technically the same numbers, because I just took them and told you to
but
change
a
them.
lot less cycles. A lot less cycles per hour.
But yeah, like I said, obviously over the next coming weeks and months, now that Dave's actually starting to get into these bigger productions, you will probably see a lot of little updates coming for them. Just tweaks here, there, just to fine tune them. The biggest issue is obviously where he's updating them. I've got to now go through my mod packs that I'm doing just to get them in line as well. It's a pain. Oh,
I did it just for that reason.
Plus, I also need to go through to the steel factory and fix the gold spawning, because that is, yeah, hideous on the spawn. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I don't think I've actually got any gold in here, but it seems to be spawning on an angle. I'm not sure if that's meant, but it's definitely not quite right in my opinion.
No, it's not. I know it isn't. I'll fix it. It's not gonna be a big deal.
Yes, you will. Good boy.
Okay.
Cargill is extremely slow. Really?
Yes, it is. You are correct. It won't be after this week.
I need truck.
And the other one will be much slower, just to give you a heads up. That one's producing way too fast compared to the cargo one.
Where the fiddlesticks did I put my truck? I did this the other day and lost my truck. Oh, what I remember as well. So, obviously on Friday's stream I mentioned about this little tipper. Obviously this is the cargo build from 19. It loads the rocks perfectly fine. You can actually drive with it quite nicely. There's a little bit of frame drop with it because obviously you are constantly updating like a pallet would normally. The only issue I've had with it is if you load gems into it, they slide right out of it, which is really weird. So I've actually gone through all the collisions on there, extended them, played around, moved them around, everything I could think of. And no matter what, whenever I go around a corner, they come flying out. So, in my opinion, I don't think I'll be releasing it unless I can figure out how to sort that out. But obviously, like I keep saying, there is obviously this one. Oh, I need to turn that down, don't I? The speed. 1 sec, there we go. Obviously, this is on my Trello if anybody does want it for loading those rocks and gems anyway. It's a nice idea, but obviously I will try and keep going on. And the other thing as well I've had issues with it is obviously you can't tip with it, so you can't really unload properly. Plus, I can't get it to unload either, so it's you have to literally jump into it just to pick the rocks up to unload. Oh, a nightmare, to be honest. But what I'll probably do is I'll put it as a side project for now, and maybe go back into it later on, try it out. Obviously, I know Dave's possibly mentioned about doing another map later on, or possibly a second version of this to sort of streamline some of the productions. Obviously, that's one thing that I am doing at the minute with all these mod packs. So we'll see. It may come out, it may not, but for now, not. But yeah, if you are obviously up here doing the rocks and the gems spawning, obviously yeah, just get this tipper off of my my Trello. It's there. You can colorize it whatever color you want, and yeah, have fun. Obviously, I don't know, a lot of people have got it already, but yeah, just thought I'd mention to you guys as well. But I will grab that truck while I'm here, and I can get rid of that trailer now. But yeah, fully error and warning free. It's just that collision on the gems is really, really strange. But yeah, how you doing there, Green Thumb? I believe something just came to mind about my Lua area. There is about 8 buildings and they all have the same building fill type. So I think I need to have a different building fill type. That could be what it is. That could be what it is. Maybe do like apartment 1 build, apartment 2 build, and go on from there. But yeah, how are you doing there, Farmer Trucker? Whoa, crap. And Mousy Moo. Welcome in, guys. So yeah, this is actually the fields I was ploughing. It actually took me 2 days over the weekend to actually plough up. I've still got to go through, pick up the stones and get it limed at some point. Actually, the stones aren't too bad. But yeah, it's definitely going to help out getting... It was a little bit jittery around here. So like CBD constantly going and the Aurora textile. So I may look into cutting actually that bigger one down later on and maybe doing like a cotton, a hemp, and maybe something else. I don't know yet. We'll see. Flax, for example. But actually, that's the point. When does cotton need to go in? And where is it? That one?
February.
I thought it was. I know that's always one that's really early. So cotton, and the other one was hemp, which can be going in April. Okay. Yeah, so I ended up actually removing my 2 textile factories down here that I had, as well as the 2 tailors, because obviously that's now combined completely into the Aurora textile. So I need to figure out what to do with these little plots now, whether just to turn them into grass, I have no idea. But we shall see. I've got tons and tons of hemp bales still left over. I was able to get all the cotton that I had stored up from last year, or the year before actually, if I remember right. Got all rid of all that now finally. But let's pop that in here for now. There we go. Doing good, just having breakfast. How have you been, Billy? Yeah, I've been not too bad, thanks. Not too bad, Mousy Moo. Busy, that's for sure. A little bit of real life stuff, and obviously helping Dave out, annoying Dave a lot, all that sort of stuff. Oh crap, I can't drive today. Okay, let's pop you there. And that's just typical. The one I wanted is right there with the trailer. Now, what did I want? What was I going to pick up? Oh man. Oh yeah, the butcher. I want to clear out the butcher. I'm trying to actually get dog food produced more. I think I'm up to about 50,000 litres at the minute. Not a lot, but it's getting there. I do need to go through McCain's at some point and get that emptied out. Well yeah, busy, that's for sure. There we go. I need to check on my tobacco factory as well. So while he's up there liming, I'll probably jump around there in a minute. Need to keep that bugger going, that's for sure. Oh, stop. There we go.
Interesting. How the guy, like I said, I got the girl that's picking the order now.
Yeah.
She's finding items that he didn't find. All of a sudden they magically appear in the store half hour later.
What a shocker. What a shocker. He was probably ready. Probably at the end of his shift and just, oh, I just can't be bothered anymore. It's always the way. Yeah, I hear you on that. Work's picking up as we come into spring weather here. Yeah. Yep. Right. Actually, I did add a few trees in down here actually as well. I'm kind of hoping it's going to fill out a little bit. Obviously, until the leaves and stuff actually show on these trees, I'm not going to get an idea of what it's going to be like over here, but I think it's kind of nice. Obviously, one thing I did do is leave a little bit of a pathway through here, because obviously this is a sell point, if you weren't aware. You can sell stuff. Now, one thing to bear in mind, if you are using those flat racks in the containers, you may have some difficulties getting under here. I have myself, so yeah, use a flatbed if you can. I need a cold meat storage. Yeah! And I might actually do something similar to that. A little edit on those little storages. Have a little fan on the side of something. Keep the meat cool. Yeah. Thank you, Farmer Marks, for giving me that idea. Thank you very much. Actually, at some point I do need to get in and do some herbicide spreading. As you can see, I do have some little patches of weeds starting to come up. Hopefully I shouldn't get anything on that field there, because it was fully ploughed beforehand. Yes. But yeah, I really want to have a good supply of dog food before I even think about getting those dogs. I've got the pen down already, so it partway there. Still obviously waiting on my cows to have babies so I can get some milk out of them. My ducks are doing pretty well for themselves. They're producing nicely. Oh yeah, I think once obviously this update comes from Mr. Dave, I'll probably look into getting Cargill up and running as well. I'm currently waiting on a few, or was it a shingle currently for the Dell factory. And then once that's built, I can then focus on getting the drill shafts or the drills down and getting some crude oil and yeah. There we go. So we got some chicken fillets. There. I'm probably pretty sure that this is getting pretty full. I was saying missing materials. What we're missing? Let's have a little look in here. Show cats and dogs. Show in price. Oh, should cats and dogs show in the prices menu? Yeah, because
No.
well, yeah, because you can take them back to the animal dealer, can't you?
Yeah, but they don't show up in the. None of the animals show up in that price
Um,
menu.
bu-
They have right in the animals how much they're worth a piece. No animals show up in that price menu.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Just double check actually. Cats and dogs. Yeah, I'm not seeing them there myself, so.
No,
It's all
you
your
won't see
base
them there.
game
It's
stuff.
an animal.
Yeah, no, I'm just double checking.
Well, I already double checking. I already know. It's an animal. You've never seen a cow in there, have you?
Well, why is Ryan say? Why is it showing cats and dogs in here?
It isn't. He said, I don't know. Show cats and dogs show in the prices menu. It's,
Well, technically, no, they shouldn't. But obviously, I just want to see something.
should. No, they should not. Animals
No.
do not show in any of those because
However,
they're not no animals ever showing.
now the only thing that you will see is these, which I think needs to be changed. The morale, cat, dog morale, and stuff like that.
They should have been marked as do not
Crap.
show in price menu.
Yeah, that's probably. Is
Those
that what
are
you're seeing,
different.
Ryan? Because that's something else.
I didn't even see that.
That's
That's
what
a
I was looking
different
for.
thing.
Um,
Show on price
edit,
table equals false.
Tashies. To remove.
Those are supposed to be hidden.
I thought that it was in there already. No, the other. Yeah. Yeah, obviously that is not meant to be there, so that will be getting an update to remove those four. So yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they have
heck.
to. They shouldn't be there.
Right,
not
I
actually.
was coming in here to look at what do I need for my little doggy foods. Oh, it's actually pumping through finally. I have enough. How are we doing? Almost up to 50 million in here. Okay. Yeah, once this hits, actually, I could probably actually get the cats and dogs now, so that's good. Or the dogs should say now. So I might actually do that today. Yeah, thank you for that. Actually, yeah, they shouldn't be there, so I will definitely add that in. For some weird reason, I thought it was already in there because it should be. So they don't
Oh my
show.
god. I need caffeine.
Well, I've just finished a lovely warm mug of coffee, by the way.
I don't drink warm coffee. A cold coffee would be fine. Which I did order some.
Yeah.
But,
There we go.
I'm gonna go plow the new fields I just bought.
Ooh, which fields are you buying? Or bought?
Oh, I just spent my $20 million.
Ooh, nice.
I bought a farm Northwest Farm. Plot 80 next to it with trees and the two biggest fields up there. One for corn and one for wheat.
The north, what?
Northwest.
West. So you're up here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I bought that field 31 or the two bigger ones.
So
They're right across that
yeah,
one there. Yep.
31. You got
Yeah.
33.
Yep, those two fields. Plot
Wow.
80, the forest next to it, and the farmyard.
Wow.
So
Oh,
that
so this
should
area
give
here.
me a lot of extra corn.
Oh heck yeah. Yeah, because obviously you
Corn
mentioned
and
about Actually, let
oat.
me jump over here a sec. So actually, this is one farm I've not been to or even looked at. So let's have a little peruse and see what Mr. Dave has just purchased himself. So we got some nice little olive plants. Obviously, you cannot harvest them, so shame.
Figure
Um,
there's some pretty good sized fields up there.
but
I plant the basic grains, wheat, barley,
yeah, you got a
corn, and stuff up.
silo. Couple of nice little sheds. Nice for your equipment. Definitely very nice. Very nice indeed. And then also you did say that you're going to clear what the trees for some orchards in here. So yeah, that is a nice little area
Yeah,
actually.
that'll be where the coffee, olive, and grapes go
Yeah.
eventually.
Obviously, you do have a few of these rocks in the forest as well. Now, if you weren't aware, throughout the map there is these little rocks, and you actually clear them the same way you do as the ones in the mines. So you will need like your little skid steer with your rock breaker. Now, one thing to bear in mind, if you're doing it in winter and you're getting snow, when you break them up, you will not get anything out of them. So it's best to wait till the snow is completely gone. Obviously, with these ones, if I remember rightly, you get gravel. Is it gravel?
Yes.
Yeah, the ones in the forest, and obviously the ones that are in the mine, you get stone. So just remember that as well, guys. Actually, I've got one somewhere with a bear stuck into it that I need to get through and break into at some point. But yeah, there is loads of these around, so definitely cool. There's a whole freaking load of them right
It,
there. Look at that.
oh, in that forest, there's a ton of them. Yep.
Yeah.
Go put
Dave
a
is gonna
gold
have
master right up
lots of
there.
fun. Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
gonna
have to
be.
build a gold master up there.
Yeah, you would. Jeez. Aye, definitely. But yeah, I do like the ground texture in the forest. That is really cool. You got your little ferns and your mushrooms and stuff. It's really kind of cool. Very realistic. But yeah. So obviously Dave's coming up here, and I'm sort of coming from the other side across here. So that's kind of cool. If only we were on multiplayer, we could join up together and
I'm working my
do all the
way.
work. Yeah, there we go. That was good timing.
I gotta get another combine up there.
Dave is gonna do what now? That corner is all grain crops and. So,
Yeah, grain crops up
yep.
there because
Yeah,
the fields are big and you need a lot of the corn and
Mhm.
oat and wheat stuff. So that I'm gonna move the big usage ones up into that corner.
Yeah, that's kind of my aim as well. And obviously, it is on a short drive then straight to the grain mill to drop them off. So,
Not where my grain mill.
oh yeah, because you didn't. Obviously, for me anyway, mine is literally just up there, the other side of those trees. uh, but yeah, I did actually sell the the bakery that was up there. Because I was finding that some of the flour was still distributing to it, even though I disabled that. It was really weird. I don't know what the heck's going on there. So yeah, I ended up selling it, and at the minute it's actually just a little grass plot. But one thing I did additionally do is add in a few more apartment blocks, because I got a feeling that we're going to be needing them, and that is something that still needs to be so. Oh, hello! I'm inside the building. Look at that. Oh no, I'm stuck. You might want to move the spawn trigger on the apartments, by the way, boss.
I don't jump to apartments.
I do. So,
Never have.
what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's about 7 or 8 apartment blocks in a row there. So I think that is definitely going to be enough for me anyway for now. Obviously I'll see. Obviously we are getting trash coming out of there. We've got cats. Plenty of cats in there, so that's kind of nice. Which is outputting the morale. Labour's pumping out nicely. Obviously this is only a few that it's actually hitting. But it gives me a rough idea, so yeah. That is kind of nice. Oh, anyway, where was I? Well, go on then. There we go, dingo. Yeah, but yeah, this is going to be a nice little area for the orchards and stuff, so why not? Why the heck not? So, I was over here. Finish off sorting out my animal food. And then what I'll do is I'll grab a trailer and I'll actually go get some doggies. I might as well. There we go. Now, where did I put it? Right by the cows, wasn't it? But yeah, I can see why you'd put it over there, actually. It's nice. A little bit of a drive, really, for the juice factories and stuff, but it is what it is. Actually, one thing I do need to do is get in and feed my cows at some point. I think it's the other barn over there that's got my meat cows in it is getting a little bit low. But it is what it is. Now, just out of curiosity, how many doggies can I get into that pen?
So
Animals, dogs.
that's funny.
65. Okay, the trailer's worth it. What's funny? What'd they miss?
No, the fact that the other guy was only had like 9 out of 26 of my items, and he had 4 of them that would either have to be replaced or refunded. This person found this. You get the female on there. She found all 26 items on my order.
Just goes to show that men are not always better at everything. Ooh.
I'm just saying, even the cube steak that was out, I said the female would go to the butcher if they didn't have it down there, and get it cut for you.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah.
The guy, he's too darn lazy. Sorry, guys, Yar. I'm one of them. I would, but.
What if I identify as a good shopper?
Well, the funny thing is that the last shopper that identified as a diamond shopper was the one that didn't get me the stuff. The one here that is the newer person that did not reach the platinum shopper or whatever level yet is the one that got everything. Now, that could be a different story when it arrives at my doorstep.
We can get 60 into that. I don't want 60. I'm thinking maybe 30 to start off with. Breed them, and then sell off the older one, or take the older ones to Tashi Cats. Yeah, that would work. There we go. Kind of do what I did with the cats, actually. There we go. And doggies. Hello, doggies. Right. They're in there. That's fine. But welcome back, Mr. NBC.
Well, thank you.
There we are. I was kind of thinking maybe for Wednesday's stream is doing a fresh start and sort of maybe point out what would be the best course maybe for some people getting into doing these productions and building stuff. Maybe sort of do a half a stream of doing that, like what plots maybe to go for, mines, things to place down. for anybody new on the map who may be struggling a little bit. Obviously, over the weekend, for anyone who caught it, obviously I was helping out Miss Madeira there quite a lot to get herself at least starting to do like the mining, not the mining, well, the mining, but also the steel and the concrete factory, get them up and running type thing. So I'm kind of thinking might do a little stream, and I know that there is a couple of other people who have been mentioning. So we're like they're kind of getting a little bit overwhelmed, I suppose is the best way to put it, with the map. So yeah, I think it might help them out as well. Right, doggies, here we go. Finally, here we go, doggies. Your new home. Move to husbandry. So yeah, I might do that definitely next stream. And yeah, give you maybe some ideas. Obviously, you don't have to if you don't want to do it the way I've kind of got in my head on how to set things up. But it's a good possible idea for doing it. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Right. Grab my tractor, which is over here, and trailer. Now, obviously, one good thing as well is if you're doing lots of contracts on the map, is using obviously the better contracts mod. What you can actually do is adjust some of the settings, and obviously I mentioned about this to Madeira yesterday, and this is actually a menu that it adds in with the contracts, and you can actually change how much you need to do to complete a contract, so you can in essence get a lot more out of it. So you can actually, so say for instance I was to do a oats contract, for example, on a field. Normally you'd have a very, very little bit left over. Obviously, with going through all these, I can actually adjust it just so I have a lot more left over, which can then go into like the grain mill to produce flour and stuff. So it is definitely one to get and maybe have a little play around with. But I just want to get that done. But as you can see here, so reward wise, 40%. Lease cost, so if I was to lease any of the equipment, it only cost me like 10% less than normal. So I'm saving a little bit of money there when I do complete that contract. You can actually activate it so it does an unlimited amount of contracts. Now, the base game is what, three or five contracts at a time. Obviously, this allows you to do a lot more in one go. So you could have harvesting contracts going, ploughing, seeding, fertilizer, the whole lot going if you wanted to at the same time. This is the main one here, is obviously delivery on the harvest contract, and this is obviously dropped right down to the minimum for completing the contract. So obviously I know some people will have it, I think around about 82, which is I think roughly where it should be in game. But if you're greedy like me, just drop it down that little bit further. Same with the bale contract, you can actually lower that down so you get more bales at the end of the contract. Another cool thing here is obviously the lazy farmer thing. If you activate it, you can actually get additional contracts that may not necessarily show up, like your liming and your herbicide contracts, weeding contracts, things like that. They can actually now show up as well, and you can actually activate which ones you want. So if you want harvesting, yes, make sure that's on harvesting. Sowing, make sure that's activated. If you want to do ploughing and contract, cultivating, make sure that's activated. Fertilizing, weeding, all that. You can actually turn all of them on or off if you wanted to. This part I don't want to even go there at the minute, but this is the bit I mainly like, is especially so if anybody remembers back in 17, when you did a contract, you get like a reduction reward type thing. when doing a contract. So later on, if you were to purchase that field, you get a lower price. And this is basically what this part is all about. The more contracts you do with that NPC farmer, the cheaper the overall land that they own becomes for you. So if you're buying a field that's normally, say, 2 million, you could end up only paying 1.5 million for it. So definitely well worth getting this in. So yeah, makes life a little bit easier. But at the minute I haven't got any contracts. So yeah, that's why I'm just messing around doing some animals and other bits and pieces on here. But yeah, if NBC, obviously where you're just starting up, maybe something to look into if you're going to do contracts as well, or Madeira. Now obviously it will only take effect with any new contracts. And obviously you can get that on the in-game mod hub, that mod by the way, it's better contracts. So what you may want to do is after your any existing contracts, clear them and then sort of try adding in some more before it actually takes effect. Actually, I did have a load of presents actually on here as well. I had to get rid of. Where the heck have I put my other trailer? I'm sure I had it a little while ago. Where the heck is it? Trailers,
On the
trailers.
other side of the map.
It most likely is. And obviously this weekend on my Trello, if anybody is after it, I did put up the solid fertilizer maker for you guys. If you want to, you're more than welcome to grab that. Why is that still so loud? I'm sure I adjusted that. Yeah, because that should be stopping right about there. Alright, it's around about right. But yeah, this is up on my Trello now. Obviously you did put in things like manure, your compost, I think it's slurry was in it? I can't remember, but yeah. I just took in the figures off of the process station and just added it straight into that. Didn't do any tweaks or anything, so yeah, it does work. I have tested it and I think it looks quite nice actually in green. And I'm sure that should be a lot quieter. I don't know. But yeah, obviously the seed maker got an update this weekend as well, because that was actually quite deafening. Right, I had it over there for doing the chickens. I went off to the side. I'm trying to backtrack what I was doing earlier. Oh, fudge nuggets. Right there. I see it. Hiding. Okay, looking at my Canyon Crossing save, lol. Yeah, how are you getting on with it, Mr. Wheels, by the way? I know last week quite a lot, I was getting a lot of questions about global market and stuff, and I was showing that off a bit last week, actually. I still haven't been able to get any of the pallets that are on this map to be accepted through it though, but anything base game seems to be working fine, pallets and bales and stuff, so kinda weird. How hard would it be to add straw bale trigger to the back of the glass chicken barn? Oh, glass. For me when. I could look into it. I could definitely look into it. Obviously, I do know that was added in there previously, wasn't it? So, yeah, I'll have a look into that and see if I can get that to work. Right, so dog food. There we go. I have not played Farm Sim in a few weeks, 4 weeks probably. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. But yeah, so for anybody who is interested, so this is obviously currently what I own. So most of the mine, to be honest. Now I'm starting to actually purchase some more of these productions around the map. I think, let's see, I've got the vodka factory up the top, the grain mill extended. I think that's the only two productions up there at the minute that I own. There is Wolfie's Pizza up there, which I may get later on this year. Obviously, I'm kind of focused on trying to get the desert up and running. Actually, that's an idea. How is Copper by Design doing? Let's have a look. Okay, so it's getting there. Still waiting on the doors to go on and a lot of the stuff on the inside, but it is slowly coming on nicely, so that's not too bad then. Let's see, so 10, so I'd say about 3/4 of the way through, looking at those numbers, almost. So, yep, hopefully, what, February, looking at the timeline, so yeah, maybe next month that should be finished, and then I can start getting products into there, and yeah, nice. The other thing I obviously was working on is the electronics. I'm currently waiting on shingle. That's the main thing at the minute. I do need to get some tables and chairs still over here. I think I've got enough chairs in storage right. It's just really the tables which should be nearly done. But it's just those shingles seem to be taking forever. So, do chickens need straw? Yes, they do. In some of the pens, they like laying on it. So yeah, so that's actually the next project that I'm working on at the moment. Now that actually, as Dave's started on this, I'm probably going to look at maybe Cargill next and get the rest of these productions up here built. So we've got Cargill, we've got Campbell's there. That's going to need a lot of products. Brick, flooring tiles. I think I've got plenty of flooring tiles. The only one I'm not sure about is the brick at the minute on that. And probably the tables. Okay. But I do actually own Black Diamond already. I've got some electric into there, some morale. So obviously once I get Dell and Copper by Design built and running, I can then look at getting this up and running. So I can make my little drill shafts and pump jacks. That'll be kind of nice. How are we doing over here? So that should be ticking away quite nicely, so that's good. Guess the chicken pen I have doesn't use straw. Probably not. So the one, I don't know if I've even got it in here to be honest. Animals, chickens. Yeah, I haven't even got it in here to be honest, but yeah, it's kind of like similar to the greenhouses, the big PV greenhouses that we've got. It's kind of looks a little bit like that. So under here, nope, not that one. 2 is it then? Nope, 3. I can never remember where the heck they are. Where are those bigger green? Oh yeah, these. So it's kind of that looking, but it's a chicken pen. Just this sort of greenhouse type thing. So yeah, I'll have a look into it. I know in 19 that you could add straw. May even look into actually. Ooh, chicken poop. What if we can output chicken manure?
In there was always just for visual and wasn't necessary.
I know. I'm just wondering because obviously
most chicken pens don't have straw in them. That one did for visual effect.
Yeah. Because obviously you mentioned about the enhanced animals. Is it sheep and goats that output poop? I wonder if chickens would.
I don't know if chicken were on that. I don't think so.
If not, might have to get hold of them and say, can you add chicken poop to it as well? Oh, that'd be kind of funny. Oh, yeah, chicken outputting manure. I don't know, terrible. How And yeah, 25, 25, 50. Actually, that's not too bad. See, once again, the brick is the one that's really starting to kick my booty at the minute. But, oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, what was I doing? Yeah, dog food, wasn't I? Sidetracked. But yeah, like I keep saying, I do tend to have some little goals, so short-term ones and long-term. So, obviously at the minute, my current goals are obviously Copper by Design and Dell. I really want to get them up and running, and obviously then over to the drill factory by the end of the year, if possible. Obviously my short term was obviously at least purchase some more land, which I've now done. Wow, that's a small capacity. That might be getting an update too. I need my trailer or a silo for... Actually, there we go. We need a silo for the animal feeds now that they're loose as well. Right, you can stay there for now. Oh no, I need some water, don't I? I bought the poop. You got the poop-free chickens. Ah. Okay. Actually, I do know in real life, I don't know if anybody else does it with their chickens, but I do know that some people, when they've got, oh, excuse me, keep burping, chickens, what they'll actually do is move them around like their vegetable plot and actually dig up the soil, because it actually adds nitrogen and stuff into the soil, which is really good for your vegetables and flowers and such. So, yeah. Good. You're empty, so let's go get you filled up. I still got some coffins I need to get finished off and sold at some point, but I'm not really struggling for money at the minute. It's just getting those fields. Oh, it looks like my hired help has stopped again. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's just really getting all these guys now. Actually, got to really start getting some of these fields fertilized soon. So yeah, not fertilized, seeded soon. See, I'm now wondering, did any of these need ploughing? Because I could do that. Nope, doesn't say it. Does need herbicides. Yeah, do you think? Obviously, the one nice thing, obviously, with direct seeding, all those weeds will get put back into the ground, so I'm not too worried about them at the minute. Come on, there we go. Obviously, if it was that field over there, then I'd be looking to getting my herbicide maker out, or herbicide spreader, I should say, out and attacking that field. There we go, there we go, there we go. Cool, let's get you out of the way a sec. Nope. Get you going again. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll do this field and then I'll get on to 36. Oh, have you checked your emails out today, Dave, yet? Or NBC, actually?
Yeah,
Nope.
I did.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Did you see the...
This week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't checked mine this week.
Yeah, yeah. It's nothing special, but it's something that you could maybe show off during your stream tomorrow.
I'm doing a Hunter Call the Wild stream tomorrow.
Ooh.
Come and join us.
If it wasn't during my dinner time, then I probably would. I don't even have the game, to be honest. So.
Well.
See, that may be
I'm gonna do
another
the
one to
hunt.
check out, actually. Hunter Call the Wild. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Hunter Call the Wild. Because obviously I do need to jump off in a minute because I've got some bits and pieces to sort out. Where
Don't
the
think
heck's
there's
my
anything
Steam?
new out there, Wheels,
Where's my Steam?
other
Nothing
than
new.
the last update.
What, for Call of the Wild?
Yeah.
No, nothing new. But we haven't done it in a while, and we're gonna do some
Cool.
hunting.
The Wild.
And I'll be there.
What time, Dave? I'm off of work this week. So it'll be his usual 2 o'clock for you, is
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Eastern.
Eastern there.
Yeah.
As long as he gets up on time, he'll start at 11.
Yeah.
I'll be up. I set my alarm on those days.
Oh, there was an
The
update
only
for that.
day of the week I set my alarm
Come on, show me it. Oh, wrong
when I
one.
gotta get up that early. Heading
I
to
don't
you
have it the wrong
soon.
one.
Making a nearby
Store.
delivery.
There we go. Search. Hunter Call of the Wild. Yep, I don't have it. But let's see, 20 quid.
Quid.
20 quid, yeah.
What's a quid?
£20.
What's a pound?
The British equivalent
Pound?
of the.
I got a pound of ground beef coming.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
pound.
if that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? If you could actually trade and pay for things in food and grains like you used to in the olden days. That'd be
I don't
nice.
know, a lot of people can't afford food.
That's true. Yeah. I might
A
look
pound
into
for
getting
a
that
pound,
actually.
Maybe.
I may look into getting that. Add that
It's
to
a
my
good
wish
game.
list. Yeah.
You know what's cool is as much as they have the DLCs, you can join a multiplayer game without owning them
That's cool.
and play with it. You know, that's one of the best things
Master
about that.
Hunter Bundle, Seasoned Hunter Bundle, called Greenhorn Bundle. That's a map in the Greenhorn?
No. Greenhorn.
Yeah.
Not a map.
Camera cost.
I'm thinking of not finishing up this forest completely. I think I might leave the ones up on the hill.
Yeah, I might look into
Move
that.
to the other one.
Anywho, yes. So, like I said, I do need to jump off. Obviously, I will be back again on Wednesday at the usual time. Like I said, I'm going to do a quick restart to help those people out who are just starting out the map, to show them the sort of direction they need to be going in to get the bridges built if they're doing the bridges and the productions and stuff. So, yes. Right, so obviously, let me give Mr. Dashnet a quick shout out. So yeah, so as you heard, he is going to be doing some Hunter Call of the Wild tomorrow. So yeah, definitely well worth giving a follow. Check that out, guys. Let me see, where are we? So coming to here, I need to do. Where's my little streamy thing gone? Hello. Where'd my end credits disappeared to? End credits there. Cool. Let's go over to the ending screen. Roll those credits. I can see what's going on out there. So we have Mr. Darius Frost, Grits Fan. The Vink. Ooh. Oh, this is not fair. There are so many people to look over to. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not sure about that Cyberpunk, in my opinion. It's another one of those where you got lots of videos where you have to wait for half an hour to get through them. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, big, huge thank you, first of all, to Mr. NBC for the raid. Thank you, sir, with the party of 28. And it's definitely great to see you streaming again. Bit of farming simulator. Hello and bye-bye, Mr. Badlad. How you doing, sir? You come right at the end of my little 2-hour stream. So I'm looking at some people out there. I've kind of got it down to 2 people. We've got Mr. Grits Fan 101, who's currently playing on the map. There's also the Vink 1972, who's also playing on the map. From the looks of it, he's only just got going. Let's have a look at both of them, see how the TikTok is. So, mute.
Far Cry,
Oh,
Rise of
mute,
the
mute,
Revolution.
mute, you stupid thing.
Oh no!
And that one. Let's see how they're doing. So Mr. Grits fan's been going at least an hour, and the Vink has just started up. So I think it's kind of, it's up to you guys. Who would you prefer to see? Would you rather have the Vink or Grits fan? Obviously, they're both playing on the map, so I might as well keep it going. I'll give you a minute to decide. You like Grits fan, do you? Okay. I'd rather see Dashnet. You would, Tim, wouldn't you?
He's waiting for his groceries.
Yeah. And also, just while you guys are kind of trying to figure things out, who to go over it, the minute is looking like Mr. Grits fan. But obviously, over the next couple of months, Mr. Dashnet will be doing some more streams. Obviously, it's mainly to help him pay for his bills and such over the Christmas period. So, when he does go live, make sure to go over and support him as much as you can, because it does help him out. That is for definite. But yeah, I think we're going to be going over to Mr. Grits fan today. And maybe next time, the Vink. Who knows if he's live then. But yeah, let's get this raid going and we'll go over and see what he's up to today. Looks like he's actually trimming some bushes in the same area that Mr. NBC was earlier. So, but yeah, if you got any questions about the map as a beginner, you're more than welcome to ask him, because he has done a restart a few times now actually. Right, so where's my raid channel? There it is. And we're going for Grits fan. There he is. Is that going? Yeah, it's actually working today. Jeez. But yep. Mamadou, how you doing? Nice stream. Haha. Oh man. Oh. But yeah. Like I said, I will be back again Wednesday. I'm going to be doing, like I said, a simple start to show you guys how to get going, at least on this map. And obviously, if Mamadou needs any help, Madeira or anybody else, you're more than welcome to join and check it out. Obviously, I will be posting on my YouTube channel, so if you can't get there, you're more than welcome to see it afterwards. But obviously, have a great rest of your day. We are going to go over to see Mr. Grits fan and see what he's up to today. And obviously, yeah, I'll look into that little meat storage barn thing and maybe see if I can show it off Wednesday, actually, if I get a chance. Let me just make a note of that before I jump over there. COLD meat barn. But yeah. Cool. Definitely very cool. But anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day, and thanks for coming in. And see you again soon. Bye for now.
Everyone.